All right, family. We black again. We black again. It's the Truth Hour with General Sarah Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. It's going down this Sunday, family. The code is mind blowing. A cult breakdown of the Bible ever. Must I say that again? The code is mind blowing. A cult breakdown of the Bible ever. Presented by yours truly, the General Sarah Seti, this Sunday, April the 23rd, 2023, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. You should have your behind in the place. I will have a preview tomorrow, most definitely be in the house. So I can tell you all 20 chambers. And I might go up. I might go to 25 chambers. You understand? Of mysteries revealed that's going to shock your mind and put you in a position to be a great provider of information about that book that nobody else have. And so I want you in the house. Ray didn't put it in there for you for me. Thank you, Ray, brother. Appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. That's right. And Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, 20% off at this time. Save before you shop, 20% off at this time. Save before you shop. Get all your fly products, and then when you go check out, you got 20% waiting on you. I mean, that's how family supposed to treat you. You see what I'm saying? We got the classic and Jurassic DVD lectures, t-shirts and hoodies, African and comedic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Check me out. Thank me later. You can thank me later. Check me out. And then say, you know what? I can get 20% off too. Yeah, we in the house. All right, family. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 900 video presentation. Ain't nothing but fire. Ain't nothing but fire. You cannot miss with over 900 videos of General Sarah Seti with all these subjects that we dealing with. There's no way possible. So you already know we got when Kemet, when Egypt ruled the earth, the black woman is God, video library and series. That means when I say video library and series, it could be up to 50 videos on that one subject. The black woman is God. It's probably at least 100 on the black woman is God. And then you talking about Kemet, there's probably another 125 on when Kemet ruled the earth. Lectures, videos, shorts, man, you can't lose. You see what I'm saying? And then we I updates the catalogs, every other day, and so you could be in there like one brother say, yeah, he almost halfway through. Yeah, he almost halfway through until I get in there in a couple more days, and he gonna realize that he might only be a third way through. Because I've been stacked, another 150 videos on there. So make sure that you check me out. There's no way you could lose. That's all I can tell you. There's no need to hype it up no more than that. Go over there, check it out, and I guarantee you be like, God damn it, I'm binging on Black Power. That's right. You said he popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Patreon is my lecture hall. GeneralSeti.com. SETI University is the great library. And so when you want to see some exclusive live stream, too hot for YouTube, then of course you come over to Patreon and I'll give you that work. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be having obscure damn titles on Patreon. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be coming out the woodworks on Patreon, coming all, you know what I'm saying? I don't come that way all, every blue moon, and I come with fire on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, but I come out and deal with topics that these people just cannot accept. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of topics that they just ain't gonna accept that I know if I come up here, they're gonna have a problem with. Because the proof is in the pudding. I didn't have to take down so many in the last 2-3 months. About 5 to 10, you know what I'm saying, that I had to, because it's laying like that. So when I got some fire like that, I just keep it for Patreon. So come on over, become a Patreon, part of the family. We got 5 tiers, and you're going to eat. I'm going to feed you. That's just how it is. I'm going to make sure you eat. Believe that. So that's Patreon, General SETI. It's in the chat. It's in video description. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Okay. Okay, that's beautiful. I'm glad to hear that. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm going to get some more too. Yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful. Okay. All right. And so let's deal with the topic at hand. Vatican scandal allegations. Pope John Paul II was a predator of underage girls. And shit, I don't know how they leave out the boys. But this is allegations now. I'm just saying these allegations. These are some allegations, y'all. So, you know, we had to do some research into this. Yeah, we had to do some research into this and see what's going on. And so we find we see that Pope Francis denies claims that John Paul II proud for underage girls like missing teen Emmanuel Orlandi. So I don't know who that is, but I believe it was some little girl that was living in the Vatican that ended up coming up missing. Okay, now I don't know how they living up in the Vatican. I don't know, but we gonna get down to it. And we understand Pope Francis is gonna deny it because Pope Francis probably ain't no telling what's going on with Pope Francis. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, you know, and then the one that came before him, Pope Benedict. Now you know damn well anytime you ain't supposed to have no name like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, man? You know you ain't, man. What the fuck? You know that's how you know you the Pope and your motherfucking name Pope Benedict. Man, come on, man. All the allegations you motherfuckers facing, and y'all and the main man named Pope Benedict. Man, all the names y'all could get this man, and y'all and he got all these popes. That's why they say he stepped down. Because he had so many damn pope, I mean a priest and shit, you know, that was under allegations and shit that he just say, fuck it, man, let me step on down because this shit is far more, and he already under allegations his damn self. You ain't supposed to have no name. They set his ass up. Here you got all these out, and they saying he letting priests get away with the shit and all. Oh man, what the fuck is going on, man? Okay, let's see what old Pope Francis is talking about. You know, Francis. You know, y'all motherfuckers ain't right with these names. You know. You know, nah. Pope Francis on Sunday weighed into a decades-old scandal that has rocked the Vatican. Defending Pope John Paul II, a saint. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can't get past the, you know, when you get the, you know, you got to have morality above and beyond all, you know, and just keep your shit tight as tight can be, man, because these motherfuckers out here, man. You see, defending Pope after the brother of a missing teen raised allegations that the former Pope sought out underage girls to molest. This the Pope. Now, I ain't saying that mean shit. This the Pope. This the Pope. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? So if the motherfucker at the top is doing this, you already know, because if you in the organization, the little man always gonna look up to the big man. They're gonna honor him. You see, they're gonna honor him. They want to be like him. You see, they want to be like him. You see, they want to be like him. So if you see the main man is being charged and affiliated, you already know what the little motherfuckers is doing. You see, you already know what they can't beat him. They can't beat him. You see, they can't outdo him. Some of them seem like they could. Some of them Cardinals, and it's a never-ending story. It's just a never-ending story with them. So you are, and they didn't came out and busted them. And I mean, you talking about one of them got 200 under their belt, allegations and shit, and motherfuckers got 200 on one man. You see what I'm saying? One priest, one father, one pope. You understand? I mean, one bishop, pope too. You see? And so they made this man a saint. A saint. That right there let you know that don't mean nothing at all. All them, all them, them, what they call them, what they call, not medals, but statuses and shit. You see what I'm saying? All them statuses, that shit don't mean nothing. You understand? Them be the worst motherfucking ones. Francis' comments came up in relation to the disappearance of Emmanuel Orlandi, a 15-year-old girl who lived in the Vatican and vanished in 1983. The question is, what the hell was she living in the Vatican for? Her brother, Petro Orlandi, has vowed to discover what happened to her, and he recently met with the Vatican's chief prosecutor, who was assigned to the case earlier this year. God damn, you talking about damn near 30 years ago. Shit. I mean, god damn. 40 years ago. 1983. God damn. Y'all want to sign motherfucker dead. Ain't no telling where. You see? And so after meeting with the prosecutor on Tuesday, Orlandi appeared on an Italian talk show where he played an audio recording in which an alleged Italian Mafia member claimed John Paul knew of people bringing women into the Vatican to molest them. This crazy. That's crazy. You see? So that right there in the Vatican, that where y'all niggas going in there and yeah, that was 40 years. But what I'm saying is, Jonathan, 40 years ago, but goddamn, if you're gonna investigate, if a motherfucker come up missing, I want you to look for me today. Don't come looking for me no 40 motherfucking years ago. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing I'm saying, why is it effort, you looking for goddamn, they say in the first 48 hours, you see what I'm saying? In the first 48 hours, if you ain't found somebody in the first, or saw the crime, or within the first 48 hours, you 50%, you understand, not goddamn solving the crime. So goddamn, if they was really trying to, and I'm saying whenever the effort come, but goddamn, 40 fucking years later, when you probably could have been a possibility where you could have found the girl alive. You can't find nobody alive. I don't want you to wait So, and what if the motherfucker dead? Okay, what you solve? Yeah, you can solve that. Yeah, this was who did it, but goddamn, the crime is committed. We talking about solving and getting back, getting a person alive and shit and this, that, and the third. Don't wait no for a motherfucker. Don't wait no 40 years to try to find me today. Shit, you understand what I'm saying? Put a 100% effort in that to find me the goddamn day. He say Pope Francis told Orlando's brother she's in heaven. Oh, shit, well, his mouth moving. How would he know? Maybe the girl, when they don't, they ain't supposed. I don't know. We I ain't saying, but they're just saying if you talking saying she's in heaven, did they find the body? They say she came up missing. So I guess I'm gonna read too. You know a little more about it than I know about it. You understand? And so that's sharp. Yeah. Okay. And so the mafia said, and the fervor around Orlando's comments eventually reached Francis on Sunday, who decried the idea that John Paul committed any sexual crime. How he know? How the fuck he know? They got all type of motherfucking fathers and shit. They knew did it, and they just move them around and move them to another fucking parish and shit. That's what they. Certain that I am interpreting the sentiments of the faithful from all over the world. I express a grateful thought to the memory of Saint John. Saint John. See, he's Saint John, no. Saint John Paul, who in these days have been the object of offensive and unfound insinuations. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Insinuations, Francis said during his week noon address in St. Peter's Square, according to Rutgers. John Paul II was canonized as a saint in 2014. Okay. The comments also decried by John Paul's longtime secretary, who labeled them as well, we know because y'all was in there too. Shit. Fuck is you, nigga. You trying to cover your tracks. You trying to cover your goddamn track. We don't need you know what I'm saying? Shit. Y'all should have dealt with this shit when it happened. Orlando defended his comment, saying it was not him who made the allegations. Instead, he told Rutgers he was repeating what others had said. I certainly did not see it myself. The suspicion regarding Emmanuel Orlando's disappearance was rooted in the allegation that the Vatican often housed sex slaves, young women and nuns who were abused by clergymen. You old, nasty motherfuckers. In there, you foul, ungodly. The long-standing theory was supported by the late Father Gabriel Amorth, once the Vatican's chief exorcist, who claimed in 2012 that her disappearance was a case of sexual exploitation resulting in murder. Whoa. Boy, this shit get deep. It get deep, man. This world is this is what fucking world is we living in? Yeah, the title is Vatican Girl. Yep. Yeah, this shit crazy out here, man. You see what I'm saying? They up in there, they didn't turn the motherfucker into, they didn't turn St. Peter's into the after hour. You understand what I'm saying? They up in that motherfucker. They probably back there rolling dice, blowing trees, and all type of shit. Ain't no telling what they doing up in there. You understand what I'm saying? They probably in the 16 chapel too, doing all type of crazy shit. You understand what I'm saying? Petro Orlandi has petitioned the court to pursue every lead, including the excavation of a resealed tomb in 2019 that, per an anonymous tip, he believed his sister may have been buried in. Emmanuel Orlando's body was not found in the tomb, which was empty, despite listing its inhabitant as a German noblewoman. The Vatican confirmed at the time. Mm, mm, mm. So that's and so if it probably they gonna go on and get that up out of there if it is in there. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna get that up out of there. But you know what? But see, this is what we had to deal with even when we dealing with the Holocaust, the African Holocaust, because all of this was going on. You see, this is why we got to deal with this situation. You see, say the Vatican moving like the mafia. The Vatican is the mafia. Shit, there ain't nobody. Hey, when you watch, you had to watch that Godfather Part 3, Immobilarity. You see what I'm saying? They moved. They is the mafia. The mafia was funding. You know what I'm saying? The mafia was funding the Pope at one of them popes and shit. Oh, crooked ass Pope. You see what I'm saying? And some of them came up dead. If you watch that Godfather Part 3, they deal with that when the Pope and the Vatican was in on, with the mafia. And that's what, that's how they get down. And you see, some of them, when it came and they found out that they had been funneling money and some of the money came up missing. You see what I'm saying? Some of the money came up missing, and I believe it was the Vatican chief, chief of finance. That motherfucker, they hung his ass. They hung his ass. You could go look that up. They hung him. The Pope, the new Pope, I believe, I don't know what they did. It was a new Pope that, I don't know if the old Pope had died, but the new Pope that came in, they poisoned his ass. They poisoned him. You know what I'm saying? Now they on record, they try to say, and he wasn't in there but a few days. Yeah, he wasn't even there. He wasn't even in there long, but he came in under the pretext that he was about to investigate and they poisoned the Pope. You see, and I had to, but go check that out. So, but that's how the Vatican is the mafia. That's who they is and shit. They ain't nothing but a carryover of the Roman Empire. That's all they is. Brutes. You understand? They rule by brute force and shit and this, that, and the third. Kidnapping and killing and all this. And so that's when, that's how they get down. You see what I'm saying? And you see that it was Michael Corleone. He was the one that, put money into their bank and shit and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And, and they helped him, you know what I'm saying, get in on, into a position where he could take over some of them companies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mafia controlled companies in the Vatican opened up doors so that they could do that. That's what the movies say. You see what I'm saying? That's what the movies say. But that's just like when you got to understand that the Catholic Church was the one that put the spiritual blessing on the slave trade. The Pope gave, the Catholic nation, it don't make no difference, gave them permission to go into slavery. You understand what I'm saying? Say, make Christians out of these niggas. Go in and conquer and Christianize. And for every slave that was brought up out of Africa by Spain, Portugal, France, all of them, they had to give a tax to the Pope. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they had to give a tax to the Pope. So they got something like 25 cents. And they come out, just like college said, they come out, apologize, talking about, we apologize. No, motherfucker, don't apologize. You understand what I'm saying? Come with them trillions and trillions of dollars. Don't come apologize and fuck your apology. We need trillions and trillions of dollars. Yeah. That's right. You know what? In the Moors, they was defeated by the Vatican, but they made it easy for themselves and shit because they was up there doing exactly what the rest of these niggas is doing and today. They watered down their bloodline. They went up there and then they forgot the African woman. You understand what I'm saying? That's exactly what they did. Them niggas went up there and they forgot about the African woman and they became, that bloodline became thin. The loyalties became thin, and they made all them damn them hybrids up there, and their own hybrid children sided with their mamas and their mamas' daddies in the overthrow, and they overthrew their ass up out of there. So that's what we got to, they got, they lost, the African militancy. They didn't know how to rule and take their ass home. You understand what I'm saying? And keep the, and keep the, and keep them separated and shit, and keep them up. Matter of fact, run them out the land. Shit, you didn't have to have them up there. Yeah, you know what? I went, and you know what? I went to Catholic school for 2 years. You understand? When I was in Detroit, I went to Catholic school for 2 years. I went to Catholic school in the 6th grade and the 7th grade. I went when I was in 6th grade. I went to Patronage of Saint Joseph, and and when I was in 7th grade, I went to Eastside Vicarious. You know what I'm saying? And so that was my look, and I didn't see at that time. I didn't see, but I did, when we went to mass. You see, for me, I had never been inside no shit like that. And when I went to in mass, I say, God damn, this shit look like the Exodus. You know what I mean? The Exodus, the Exorcist and shit. Because I seen the Exorcist, and then when I went in there, I started seeing all them goddamn statues and shit. I felt real uncomfortable. Like, man, this something, I knew, but I knew, I'm like, it's something to these motherfuckers. This ain't the regular Baptist church that I remember going to. When I was young, my grandma, they used to make us go to church and shit. I didn't get nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? I just went because I was told to go. You understand what I'm saying? But like I say, when I went into that goddamn Catholic church and I looked up and I seen all them damn statues and shit, I say, man, I don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? But and we had to sit in there with mass and and they be going up there getting that communion and shit. And one of my homies and shit, he used to be an altar boy and shit. And I used to, I be thinking like, goddamn, that nigga sure is back there a long time. You know what I'm saying? I was still, my uncles was still, even when I was young, they was already conscious. So even then I wasn't stupid. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't stupid and shit. I still knew, you understand, it was something about them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So, he would go back there, and when he come out, he have his little altar shit on. He ain't been to put his little, and put his little thing on. I say, damn, that nigga sure is back there a long time. You know what I'm saying, man? I used to see nigga, how our people's is. Niggas say, man, I ain't Catholic, you know what I'm saying? But watch this, he go get it. Niggas go get in line just to go get some juice and shit. You know how niggas is. They ain't turning down no juice. You know what I'm saying? So they'll go up there just to get the little thing of juice and shit. These niggas ain't got no religion, let alone be Catholic and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, but, it's a wild situation. But, even like I said, going back to slavery, even when you look at the slave castles, you had the one dungeon for the man, you had the dungeon for the woman, and you had the dungeon for the children. They separated, you know. Yeah, they separated, even the children. So, it was a lot of crazy shit. Yeah, it's a lot of crazy shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, but our spirits ain't gonna never be free until we deal with what happened to our people. Running from it, trying to hide. Niggas is up in outer space. Niggas is up under the water. Niggas is trying to disconnect from the motherland. And you know what? And all of it is stemming from the fact that Cro-Magnon Neanderthal got their nuts hanging over his fireplace and he daring them to come get them. And these niggas is scared to come get them. And so what they do is they'll find any motherfucking way to get around not dealing with that Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. You see what I'm saying? Any which way they could do it, other than having to deal with, the truth of how we got to redeem our manhood on this planet. It'll never be redeemed until we physically bring retribution to what happened to our people. Yes, mental awareness must change, a mental redemption, a spiritual redemption, but we must be a holistic people. We cannot leave that out. And that's why we are lopsided at this point, because niggas will bring up mental, they'll bring up spiritual. We could do this, and then they leave out the physical, and that's the sidedness of our thinking that leaves us still a shell. You could be praying and you can have all the books and this, that, and the third, and still be behind bars. Even so, more than a nigga that ain't never had a book or even knew anything about African spirituality. It does not change. Once you have mental freedom and spiritual freedom, it should bring you to physical freedom. It should bring you to the aspect of physical redemption. If it does not do that, then you're not spiritually or mentally free. You have fooled yourself. Wake your ass up. This is the General Sarah Susan said. He's saying, hey, we got 2 more hot ones. Don't you go nowhere. We got 2 more hot ones. We got India overtakes China. We're gonna look as the most populous nation on the planet. People now looking at the demographics. Africa is up next. Africa will be taking over. And so we got a futuristic view of what this world gonna be for our babies. We also got, did God create man or did man create God? Another powerful one coming up. Don't go nowhere because it's gonna be fire. This is the General Sarah Susan said. He's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power. Hey, G, get with me, dog. I got a plan for you. Black power.